All right. Hey, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. In today's video, I pulled the most recent pressing pieces of cryptocurrency news. We're going to talk about what is going on in the world today. I am both a cryptocurrency enthusiast, but maybe more importantly, I'm a cryptocurrency investor. So it's stories like this. IRS is issuing refunds to certain tax-paying cryptocurrency users. Or this. These are the golden days of crypto collectibles, says a certain expert. We're going to talk about all this stuff and more today in Altcoin Daily. Of course, you can subscribe to our channel for daily videos, keeping you up to date. Right now, it is mid-November, which means we have 1 month and 1.5 months until the end of the year, and then we will be in 2020. This year has flown by. We started off the year around $3,000. Right now, we're around $8,400. So I would say a pretty decent year. You know, if you got in at the last top, if you got in around 14,000, I can see why you might be feeling a little bit down. But I'm here to tell you, if year to date we are up. So let's get into the recent news and talk about everything going on. This is pretty funny. I've thought about doing this. So Ukrainian railway branch caught mining crypto with state power. So in the latest instance of state employees mining cryptocurrency at work, a unit of Ukrainian railway has been caught red-handed diverting company electricity to earn Bitcoin. So they must have had a pretty big operation, because check this out. So the state-owned railway discovered that branch employees in western city of Lviv had secretly been running a Bitcoin mining farm, check this out, costing the state over $40,000 in power. It was $41,332 US dollars to be exact. But this is now a criminal case, obviously, because this is stealing electricity. A criminal case has been launched over the illicit Liv mining efforts, and evidence from the branch has been sent to the police. The temptation to use company power or equipment to make easy money mining cryptocurrency is one that state employees all over the world seem to struggle to fight. So just a little, we've heard stuff like this before. Last year, several scientists working at a Russian nuclear weapons research facility were arrested for mining cryptocurrency on site. Ukraine's top law enforcement and counterintelligence agency also found mining equipment at a nuclear power plant. That was in August. And then elsewhere, Florida state employees, Chinese teachers, Australian government contractors have all got into hot water over their secret mining efforts. So these people will probably go to jail or pay some sort of fine or something. And I mean, I've thought about it. You know, you ever gone into work and thought, man, I can just set up a little mining rig right here. I got my coin mine. Maybe I might set it up at work, and maybe I'll just, you know, mine some Bitcoin, and they'll pay for the power. But yeah, that's the story. And I suspect there's some people in the world right now who are doing this who have not got caught. But I mean, this just proves cryptocurrency has value, and people want that. It actually reminds me, because, you know, certain people still say today that cryptocurrency is going away. It has no use case, it has no future. And I found this quote, and this is eye-opening. Keynesian economist Paul Krugman on the irrelevance of the internet in 1998. So 1998, 1 year before the big bubble, 8 years before YouTube was created, Paul Krugman said this: "The growth of the internet will slow drastically as the flaw in Metcalfe's law, which states that the number of potential connections in a network is proportional to the square of the number of participants, becomes apparent." Wow, that sounds smart. Most people have nothing to say to each other. By 2005 or so, it will become clear that the internet's impact on the economy has been no greater than fax machines. And obviously, we can look back at that today and know that Paul Krugman was way off. And I think we're seeing certain traditional Keynesian economists today saying Bitcoin has no value or crypto has no value. And I think their quotes like this will be looked back and laughed at. So it's important to put this stuff in perspective. Moving forward, you've probably heard this if you're an avid Pornhub user like myself. Just kidding. Urgent. PayPal has stopped all Pornhub model payouts. So if you're a model on Pornhub, you can no longer get paid using PayPal. if you use PayPal, if you're one of these Pornhub models, contact me. I'll help you out. Or if not, you're going to have to switch your payment method to direct deposit or payment by checks in your settings. Now, of course, PayPal, the reason I bring this up is because obviously PayPal is permission. PayPal can stop and hold all money at any time they want, and they do all the time to small businesses and artists like these Pornhub models. Now, I like this comment down here. Lolli says Bitcoin fixes this. And I brought up Lolli the other day. Lolli had big news the other day, 2 big pieces of news where they made CNBC's 100 most promising new companies, and also they had a really juicy partnership with Alibaba, and we talked about this the other day. 20,000 people watched this. Well, in the light of a new day, it seems that although they're still a promising company in my opinion, this partnership has been exaggerated. So Alibaba has denied partnership with Lolli, which highlights crypto industry pitfalls. Before we get to the IRS issuing refunds news, let's talk about this. Alibaba Group, which is one of the biggest, it's bigger than Amazon. It's the Chinese Amazon. It would be a huge partnership. Well, a representative has denied the partnership touted by Lolli CEO Alex Adelman. Alibaba said this about the situation. One of Alibaba's contractors hired a subcontractor who brokered an affiliate marketing program with Lolli. This was done without the knowledge of Alibaba.com. Alibaba.com's contractor is terminating the relationship with the subcontractor who is working with Lolli, and as a result, Lolli should no longer promote or bring traffic to Alibaba.com. So obviously this is something that we don't necessarily want to see. He also added that Lolli never had the right to claim a partnership with Alibaba.com or imply one with the Alibaba Group. But in response, the CEO of Lolli said there has to be an integration for us to send sales to somebody's site. So the CEO is saying, hey, we had something. And Alibaba is going, no, we had nothing. It was all just for the summer. It seems as though there was a miscommunication on Alibaba's end, and while that's unfortunate, we look forward to the possibility of working with Alibaba.com again in the future. That's Strobel, the head of communications, keeping things, keeping the doors open, which is good. And I guess this does represent a problem in the cryptocurrency space. One that was popularized by Justin, son of Tron, of just claiming you have these huge partnerships when really it's just like an affiliate program or something like this. Now, it's unfortunate. I still use Lolli. I still like Lolli. And you can use my referral code in the description of this video, and you can shop and earn Bitcoin when you shop online. Macy's, Barnes & Noble, Harry's Razors. So I still like it, but hopefully eventually something like this does happen. Last 2 stories of the day, I want to talk about the IRS, and then I want to talk about is this the golden age of crypto collectibles? Should you be hodling crypto collectibles? But let's start with the IRS. I thought this was interesting. Who here paid their taxes? Who here told the government about all the cryptos they hold? Hey, as a crypto person of note, I advocate that you should follow the law, listen to your accountant. But check this out. The matter of cryptocurrency-related taxes has been a major question within the U.S. for years now. While the country continues to operate without much crypto regulations, very vague ones, or hint that any good regulations will arrive anytime soon, those willing to cooperate with the IRS might see some considerable benefits in the form of tax reductions or even refunds. And this has actually been going on for last year's taxes. So what the IRS does is they reward those who are willing to cooperate. For instance, people submitted their tax stuff. The IRS sent requests for proofs of these trades and transactions that would support the user's tax report. Those users submitted them, and then they received refunds from the IRS service. Basically, what this means is this serves as proof that the IRS does not aim to be punitive. The agency even notified one investor that owed $3,900 in taxes, and after he had provided payment, the agency rewarded him with a full refund. So sometimes people are getting full refunds. Some people are just getting partial refunds. But this is totally unexpected for what we thought the IRS was going to do. I mean, what's the takeaway here? Is the IRS our friend? Is this will this continue to happen next year? It's very unclear, but it is nice to know that, you know, when you make a payment using Bitcoin or whatever you use, Bcash, Litecoin, it technically is a taxable event. And hopefully that kind of stuff changes soon. And it's nice to see the IRS isn't going for blood necessarily. So keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Tell me what you think about this below. And we're going to finish with what I feel is the most important story of our generation. Well, not really, but according to this fintech expert, he says that we're in the golden days of crypto collectibles. So speaking on stage at Block Show Asia 2019 in Singapore, True Global Ventures 3D founder Dusan Stojanvik said the time to invest in crypto collectibles is now. Does anybody here own even one crypto collectible? Some investors regard Bitcoin as a safe haven asset and see high demand for it in a world of economic uncertainty. Yes, but Stojanvik sees the same value in crypto collectibles, especially in the gaming sector. He claims that such collectibles could function as recession-resistant assets. So, hey, I know we're going through a recession, Mom and Dad, but hey, at least I have my RuneScape Mirth Sword. Anyways, he says, I am really bullish about gaming and non-fungible tokens. CryptoKitties was the start. I think the timing is right now, way before 5 years from now. So I'm not, I don't want me to be too cynical on crypto collectibles in general, but I don't see any indication that we're in the golden days of them. And I personally don't have one or store them. Yeah, it would be a pain to store a crypto collectible, in my mind. Maybe you're doing it and you have a different opinion. Maybe the Bronze Age? Yeah, I'd say we're in the Bronze Age of crypto collectibles. All right, I will see you tomorrow, my friends. My name is Aaron. This is Altcoin Daily. Like the video, support the channel. Let's do it.